Good morning. We are going to work on some of our root words. Now, we have never done these before, so go ahead and firstly take a deep breath and know you'll be okay. So, we are going to go in our language arts notebook, and we are then going to go to the blue section, which is roots and affixes. Roots being a root word is the base of the word. An affix is either the beginning section or the end section that determines meaning. So, we are going to start with the root word odd or oddie. Now, these both mean the same thing, but they don't always have the same list. So, for this, auditorium, audio, audience, audition, and audible all have the root word odd or oddie. So by clicking on the video,
Greetings. Welcome to Latin and Greek root words. Today's root word is audi, meaning hear. Audit, meaning hear or listen, and ence, meaning action or condition, make audience, meaning people in the act of listening. Are you scared to speak in front of an audience because of all the eyes staring at you? Audit, meaning hear or listen, plus torium, meaning location or receptacle, make auditorium, meaning location for hearing or listening. Have you ever been to an auditorium to listen to someone? Audit, meaning hear or listen, plus ology, meaning study of, plus ist, meaning a person who does, make an audiologist, a person who studies hearing. Have you ever had your hearing tested by an audiologist at school or at a hospital? Audit, meaning hear or listen, plus shun, meaning an act or process, make audition, meaning the process of hearing someone try out for a part. I didn't sing or dance well enough to be chosen for the musical at my audition. Audit, meaning hear or listen, plus ible, meaning able or can be done, makes audible, meaning can hear. I was crying so loudly it was audible in the other room. I had thought my crying was inaudible. Fun fact, an audit was originally an inspection of an individual's business that was done orally.
lovely. We had this man run us through some examples. So, we learned auditorium, audience, audition, and audible in the past video. So, an auditorium is a large building or hall used for public gatherings. You drag the definition over. Typically speeches or stage performances. Audio, I'll let you know, is a sound, especially when recorded, transmitted, or reproduced. Audience, the people giving or likely to give attention to something. Audition, an interview for a particular role or job. And last but not least, audible, able to be heard. To use them in a sentence, auditorium. The teachers took us to the auditorium for our assembly. Audio. The audio on the video was messed up, so the speech was actually behind the video. Audience. I have stage fright, so I have to picture the audience in their underwear. Audition. I have to audition for the school play, and I'm going for the lead role. Audible. When I crack my knuckles, it's an audible sound. So you'll notice Mini Miss J's is hearing. So moving on to Benny or Bon. Now you'll notice while Audie and Odd was only one letter different, this is more than one. We have B-E-N-E and B-O-N, but they both have a root word that means good. So let's watch our video. Oops. I can't scroll to it. I'm having technical issues, difficulties. I will pause you. I fixed it. In case this ever happens to you, you would need to zoom out and it'll pop up.
Greetings. Welcome to Latin and Greek root words. Today's root words are bene, meaning good, and mal, meaning bad.
I should also pause you. Mal is going to be later on, so you will see this video again, but focus mostly on bene.
Bene, meaning good, plus vol, meaning wish, plus int, meaning to cause or a condition, make benevolent, meaning to wish good things to happen. Santa Claus is a benevolent man because he wants to bring happiness to every child. Mal, meaning bad, plus vol, meaning wish, plus int, meaning to cause or a condition, make malevolent, meaning to wish bad things to happen. Witches are often portrayed as malevolent in fairy tales. Bene, meaning good, and dict, meaning say, plus shun, meaning the act or process, make benediction, an act of saying something good. The principal gave the new teacher a brief benediction before sending him into the behavior classroom. Mal, meaning bad, plus dict, meaning say, plus shun, meaning act or process, make malediction, which is an act of saying something bad, usually a magical curse. A malevolent witch cast a malediction against the benevolent hero in the story. Bene, meaning good, plus fac, meaning to make or do, plus or, meaning a person who does, make a benefactor, a person who does good by helping. A rich benefactor paid for a party to celebrate the beginning of a new school year. Mal, meaning bad, plus fac, meaning to make or do, plus or, meaning a person who does, make malefactor, a person who does something bad. The police were looking for a malefactor who had malevolent intentions. Fun fact, malware is software that is intended to damage or disable computers and computer systems.
Thank you, Random Man. So, zooming back into fit, we have beneficial, benevolent, benign, bonus, and bountiful. When looking at our words, we have beneficial, meaning it is favorable, or advantageous, meaning it is good for you. studying is beneficial for you if you want to have a good grade on the test. Benevolent, meaning well-meaning and kindly. Benevolent. I was feeling benevolent, so I gave my friend a piece of my candy. Benign. Not harmful in effect. My injury is benign, as I can get it fixed really quick. I don't like that one. I don't like my definition. I'll say, my joke was benign because they knew I was kidding. Bonus. It is something welcome and unexpected that accompanies and enhances something that is itself good. Bonus. I liked all my gifts on my birthday. The bonus was the cake we ate afterwards. And bountiful. Large in quality or abundant. Before parent-teacher conferences, missing work was abundant. Or, sorry, I missed the wrong word. Was bountiful. Bio. Looking into the words antibiotic, biodegradable, biography, biohazard, and biology. And we will zoom out again.
Greetings. Welcome to Latin and Greek root words. Today's root word is bio, meaning life. Bio, meaning life, plus graphy, meaning write, make biography, meaning writing about someone's life. If you were to write a biography about the person who lives here, what information could you infer from what you see in this room? Bio, meaning life, plus logi, meaning study of, make biology, meaning the study of life. Students have to take many biology classes to become a doctor. Bio, meaning life, plus sphere, meaning ball or sphere, make biosphere, meaning life and where it lives. A biosphere is like the circle of life in an area. Bio, meaning life, plus opsy, meaning inspection, make biopsy, meaning inspecting life by removing living tissue. The doctor will remove a very small piece of skin in the biopsy to see if the cancer is benign or malignant. Anti, meaning against, plus bio, meaning life, plus tic, meaning having the characteristic of, make antibiotic, meaning a drug used to kill living bacteria. Antibiotics usually aren't used for the flu because it is caused by a virus and not bacteria. Amphi, meaning both, plus bien, meaning life, make amphibian, meaning living in water and then land. Fun fact, 90% of all amphibians are frogs.
So, when we zoom back in, antibiotic. Now, whoops, my pages are all kinds of funny. Our medicines that treat infections by killing bacteria. Make sure your hand sanitizer has antibiotics so that it can kill the bacteria on your hands. Biodegradable. Capable of being decomposed by bacteria or other living organisms. You are not allowed to litter because some things are not biodegradable and are going to add to pollution. Biography. An account of someone's life written by someone else. I read the biography of Anne Frank to learn more about the Holocaust. I would like to note that if you add an auto in the front of biography, it becomes an autobiography. Auto is a root word that means about oneself or to oneself. So, an autobiography is you are writing an account of their life by the person who lived it, by themselves. Biohazard. It is a risk to human health or the environment. We have to be careful around nuclear power plants because they are a biohazard if it breaks down. And last but not least, biology, the study of living organisms. I am learning about marine biology because I like the animals that live under the sea. Last but not least, chron. Chron means time. We have chronic, chronicle, chronological, chronometer, and synchronize. So let's watch the video.
Greetings, welcome to Latin and Greek root words. Today's root word is chrono, meaning time. Chrono, meaning time, plus logi, meaning study of, make chronology, meaning the study of when something happened in time. The police tried to reconstruct the chronology of the fight that occurred yesterday. Chron, meaning time, plus ik, meaning having the characteristic of, make chronic, meaning last for a long time. Birthday parties seem to happen so often they are becoming a chronic occurrence. Anna, meaning against or back, plus chron, meaning time, plus ism, meaning action, process, result, state, or condition, make anachronism, meaning from back in time. Metal armor is an anachronism in the modern world. Sin, meaning together or with, plus chron, meaning time, plus eyes, meaning to make synchronize, meaning to make something happen at the same time. The city has to synchronize the movement of the trains so they don't collide. Chron, meaning time, plus ical, meaning small or diminutive, makes chronicle, meaning a record of events. Frankenstein is a chronicle of Dr. Frankenstein and an unnamed monster he created. Fun fact, Kronos was the ancient Greek god of time and is sometimes confused with Cronus, who was the father of Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, and several other gods in ancient Greece. Fun fact, as a bonus, the Romans called Cronus by another name, Saturn.
Beautiful. So on our last page of today, oh, that got real big. We have, that's why, chronic, chronicle, chronological, chronometer, and synchronize. So, chronic is persisting for a long time or reoccurring constantly. My grandma has chronic pain in her back because it keeps aching. Chronicle, a factual written account of events in the order of their occurrence. Chronological. Oops, I forgot one for chronicle. A newspaper is a chronicle detailing of this week's events. Chronological, starting with the earliest and following the order in which they occurred. When I look at my schedule, I put it in chronological order. Chronometer, an instrument for measuring time, especially one designed to help keep accurate time in spite of motion. With all of the time zone changes, we have to keep up on the chronometer. Synchronize, last but not least, is operate or occur at the same time or rate. In the Olympics, synchronized diving always seems so interesting. So we are done for today. Go ahead and have an awesome rest of your day and a wonderful